Welcome, beautiful soul family. This is a reading for the Gemini collective. It's going to be a quick video looking into your current energy, your current space. All right, to give you some clarity. What's going on for Gemini? Messages for the Gemini collective, Gemini sun, moon, and rising. Whenever you have clicked on this video, that's when these messages were destined to find you. Gemini, messages for Gemini. Message for beautiful Gemini, the gem. The gem. I have received this card for you before, in the bottom, the healer. All right, so it's turning that poison into nectar, turning that, you see there's a three-headed snake. All right. The healer is, it always sounds like it is something that is, it always sounds much more dazzled. It sounds much more, there's a lot more energy put on healing than a lot of people actually think. It always sounds like it's such a positive, great experience. But the healer actually has to go and undergo quite a few hiccups in life, quite a few challenges, bumps in the road, things that activate this healing energy. So the distorted view of the healer is only being able to really understand it when you go through it yourself. And that means not absorbing those negative experiences. It's transforming them. And it's all about healing yourself before you can go and go beyond your own circumstances, your own challenges. You must heal yourself. So the self, right? The self, it's all almost like a shattered mirror. All of these different aspects. And it all comes together. It all comes back to who you are and what you are meant to grow out of. All right. So the self is all of those different parts, all those different experiences, almost all of those shattered pieces coming back together. And it's almost like this ray of colors. It's not a simple journey. It requires many slices, many digs, and I feel like you're being sliced open each time, and you have to heal and recover. All right, and the gem, it is what is buried deep within all those experiences, where it's a profound experience. It's all these profound experiences, so that you can acknowledge and really appreciate. So to heal, that means you don't let it consume you. All right, you don't let it break you apart. And I feel like it shatters your image. It shatters who you think you are, what you think you're meant to be, you almost like you have to be shattered so that you're able to reconnect and put those pieces together for this deeper connection. There's many aspects of self. And I feel like it comes back to that simplicity of who you are. There's a deeper acknowledgement. There's a deeper discovery. Going into the shadow. You must go into the shadow to really understand these experiences. It's a test of how many times, it's almost like a test to see if you're able to put yourself back together. And each time you come back, understanding what you were meant to take out of those lessons, what were you supposed to take out of. And I feel like it really shadows all of what you thought you were, what you thought the parts of your story were about, who you thought you were. And I feel like it really breaks it down, that who you are in this lifetime, your title, job, family, whatever your title is, it's not actually who you are on a spiritual aspect. So these are all like pieces of your journey that you had to go through. So I feel like this is like a healing those traumatic events in your life and reconnecting with self instead of seeing the world, you're seeing who you are from your past, that shatters that everything that you knew. It's all about not taking in the journey, the experiences, and the challenges as a reflection of who you are. It's discovering the gem beyond those experiences. And it's not easy. Each time you heal, you come back stronger, but it means you have to break a little bit each time. But break, and I feel like break the pattern, almost like breaking the cycles that you were born into. Taking on these key roles in your life, it really shadows and it shatters that image of who you think you are. The light worker, the gifted, the old soul. All right, so the healer, I feel like this is part of you. This is your destined journey. This is the contract that you sign when you're born into this world, was to break a lot of human, a lot of human beliefs, to really, it's almost like you're here to experience, to go through almost like hell and back, right? Go through all those painful events to bring light even to the darkest situations. All right, Gemini. So the healer, though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. So everybody has challenges in life. These challenges can be taken in as a part of who you are and create that image around all of your past experiences. And I feel like that can consume you, right? All of these different titles that we receive as a human. And that was needing to be broken because that was not the true self. That was, it's almost like coming back to your spirituality, coming back to the core self, discovering the best parts about yourself were activated by painful events, because that it's almost like it reinforces that it is not a part of who you are. It is not a part of your personality, and it's not a part of something that you're meant to take in and accept. You don't accept all of these experiences. You see them for what they are. See them for what they are. and break that stigma around all the false narratives, all the false, it's almost like all the things that we pick up in our lifetime that become a part of who you are, taking on that role of your trauma, then believing that's who you are, and that's what you're meant to be. And your pain is not who you are. Your pain is to reinforce what are you meant to free yourself from. So the force of this archetype is within all of us. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central eternal life force from which we so easily drift away from. The healer's mission then becomes to move, hold on. So it's forgetting. So it's almost like forgetting who you really are, right? Forgetting that pearl that actually is within you. All right, so leading back to your origin, getting back to who you are, this gem. All right, gem, bye.